They are in the building. In the building. And you got to give them credit. I seriously thought that Stan Van Gundy, had wore his welcome out there, talking about, how Stan Van Gundy talk. He jabs at you, he pokes the bear, and he don't have a problem doing that. And sometimes that message get old, but looks like that message is refreshed, and these guys are playing good ball. So I will keep an eye on them, and we'll see what happens as the rest of the season go. To me, we really don't find out about a team unless you already established, like, the Cavaliers or anything like that, until after the All-Star break. That's where everything gets serious. But for Detroit right now, what they need to do, they need to continue what they're doing and shooting, because they're third in the league. I forgot to say that. They're third in the league in 3-point percentage. So they're kind of a smidget. They're kind of playing a little bit of warrior ball, If they're living by the three. And if the three is on, they are dangerous, So I'm going to join into the chat room because I like to keep this interactive. And Mocha Bella, who's in here as well, she said July the season's still early. Yes, Mocha Bella, I acknowledge that. And you are absolutely right, in your saying. But we have to give where credit. We have to give credit where credit's due. I gave credit to Boston for going on a streak after they lost, Hayward. It's still early, but you still got to give them credit. I talked about the Cavs. They got to, they're a team of questions. I told them they got to get that together. Seems like they may be getting that together. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But you're right. It's still early, but you got to see where it starts from. You got to be able to say, you know what? It was right around beginning of the season or 20 games in where, this team really started to identify themselves and who they were going to be. So, exactly. Kyron is in here as well. He said they will finish about 5th behind the Cavs, Celtics, Raptors, and Philly. And it's funny that you bring up Philly because Philly just popped up in the news as well with some news or rumors, I should say. That sounds pretty interesting. And of course, we will touch on that later on. But yeah, I could see them finishing 5th. Second, I would have said get out of here. If they do, that's awesome. But if they don't, I could see them finish 5th. And it's just like nobody wants to see the Detroit Pistons in the playoffs. So we'll get off the Pistons. I know y'all are just like, all right, man. But it is what it is, So we're going to come back. We're going to take a break. But then we'll come back, from the break. Excuse me. And we'll talk about Memphis already. Coach Fizdale is out? Like, that don't make any sense. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about that, and we'll get into some other stuff. So we'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Vince Wright, the sports governor, and you know me from the Sports Done Right show. But when I'm not doing Sports Done Right, I'm in the executive mansion chilling with the Wait a Minute show. That's right, Jelani Lopan. Indeed. Keep it tuned here, y'all. The Wait a Minute show. My name is Vince Wright, and I approve this message.
Hey, what's up, sports fans? You're looking for a different type of sports talk show, something you haven't heard before? You gotta check out the BS3 Sports Show every other Saturday on 2 Live Stews Radio, 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Sports talk at its finest. Always have great guests, playing some good hip-hop. You don't want to miss it. Make sure to tune in to the BS3 Sports Show every other Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yo, this is your boy Keith C from the
Kicking It With Keith C show.
When I want to jam, I'm jamming with Queen Josie and DJ New as they're kicking those vibes.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. It is your man, Jelani JB Bodie, host of this thing called The Wait a Minute Show, and my man, Lopan. And we are in the building tonight talking about sports, getting your sports fix in, and I'll be tucking y'all in as usual. So we're going to be touching on this whole, Fizdale getting fired. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time that we give away our first Bluetooth speakers. So the first person to call in, 650 the Wham 1, we will ask our first trivia question and give you an opportunity to win a prize. So we'll see what happens, on that. We'll just wait for a caller, but 650 the Wham 1, and then we'll see if you'll win. But again, don't forget, thewaitaminuteshow.com. Donate to the toy drive. You can go on there and click GoFundMe, or you can click donate and do it by PayPal. However way you want to do it, you can do it. But donate. The goal is $1,000. And we've already started getting donations, so I appreciate the donations that we already got. It looked like we got a caller calling in. Let's see who this is. Thank you for calling the Wait a Minute Show. Who is this, and where are you calling from?
Yes, sir. This is your boy Big L calling from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Big L is in the Lopan, go sit down. Sit down, Lopan. See, Lopan, go sit down. Don't start. This is about a good cause. Don't start, man. So I got Lopan down.
One love to Lopan.
Yeah, see, thank you, Big L. See, we love the kids. So Lopan, just chill out, man. This is all about the kids. So you heard, you got your choice. You got between sports, entertainment, or music. So first off, pick which category you want.
I'm going to choose sports, please, sir.
Sports, all right. So I got a few questions here. You pick a number between 1 and 9. So I'll just give it random instead of me just picking one.
All right. 5.
5. All right. Big L, here's your question. Oh, and this is a good one. Oh, my God. You're going to have 7 seconds to answer this, okay? And if you don't get it right, the phone will hang up.
All right.
Name 2 NFL matchups this week. Big L ain't watching football, so who playing this week? All right, here we go.
Ooh, man.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Falcons,
5,
Falcons
6,
and
7. Big L, you
Detroit.
got to go. We had to get Big L out of there. Oh, my God, that was a good. I did not have that plan, ladies and gentlemen. I did not have that plan. Big L has been protesting the games. I respect that brother's protest, and he could not come up with it because he hasn't been watching the games. That is crazy. Big L, you can call back in on the next question. Even if you don't get it right, you can call back in when we do the second, giveaway. But we still are taking calls. So if someone else want to call in, they can call in and then we'll ask another question. But Big L, stay on the show because when we give away the second one, you can do it. And Big L just said in the chat room, boycott is real. Yes, it is real. So, Kyron wants to get some basketball trivia. Well, Kyron, call in. If you get through, then, you can possibly get asked the basketball question. But so we'll get back to the topic unless someone call. But you can call right now, 650 the Wham 1, and get your opportunity to win yourself a free Bluetooth speaker. Oh, and here's another call right now. So we'll do it right now as we speak. Thank you for calling the Wait a Minute Show. Who is calling and where are you calling from?
This is the Angry Black Man calling from Tampa.
Angry Black Man from Tampa. Angry Black Man. I hear some. I think that's the radio or something in the background. Can you turn that down for me a little bit?
Yep, I just muted it, brother.
All right. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Man, I'm doing good. Listening to you watching this Duke of Indiana on mute, man.
There you go. There you go. So we will same thing, just like Big L. Sports, entertainment, or music. You pick.
Sports.
Sports. All right. So now you got the choice between 1 and 8.
Choice between 1 and 8. I'll take 7.
7. All right. What Major League Baseball player, you got 5 seconds, was known as Mr. October?
Reggie Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me check that. Let me see if that is correct. Kids, is that right? Yes, that is correct. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. The brother would just show up and say, let me give you some of this business. So you are the winner of our first Bluetooth speaker. So I appreciate your angry black man, on here. And what we will do, we'll get in contact because I got your information anyway already. So I will get in contact with you. I'll get where you need it sent to, and we'll get it out to you. Is there anything that you want to say, before we let you go?
Oh, no, man. Love the show, man. I play in the league on Wednesday, so sometimes I catch you on the replay and don't catch you live, but I didn't go to my game tonight since we was playing some bums.
There. Hey, you know what? The NBA players take rest. Angry black man take rest. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, hey, do what you got to do, brother.
All right, brother. I'm going to hang up and listen to you, man. Do your thing.
All right. I appreciate you, man. And I'll get that out to you ASAP, all right?
All right, cool.
Yes, sir. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first winner, Angry Black Man. He is on the winning list. I'm not going to bring up anything about Big L because Big L still could get back in it. Big L. We'll have two more. We'll have two more for tonight's show. But so let's get back to the topic of this whole Fizdale thing. So the Memphis Grizzlies go on this whole 8-game losing streak. Word come out that Fizdale and Gasol is beefing. They having all these multiple arguments. They've had it on the court and everything. And now coach is out. It's early in the season. Now, am I surprised? A tad bit. But this is nothing new, for the NBA. NBA have gotten rid of coaches early. Earl Watson, he's gone. I think he was gone after 6 games, this year out in Phoenix. So coaches get fired early. So that's kind of not, a surprise. But I guess really the thing is behind the scenes, like, what was it affecting the team? And that's why they lost the 8 games? Or was, Gasol just like, get him out of here? Now, Gasol has said, that he didn't have anything to do with that, and talking about he was surprised, that Fizdale got fired. But he sure didn't say he was upset, though. He didn't seem, too concerned, with it. Hey, it's business. That's the line that, everybody say, but let's be real. Let's be real. Players get coaches fired. In the NBA, not like other, team franchises or other leagues, NBA players can get coaches fired. Now, Gasol probably didn't go straight to the office and say, you know what, get him out of here. I don't think he got that type of juice. But it was obvious, from the reports that they saying like, look, this dude is not feeling this coach. Maybe it was his style, but that's the other thing about it is that you had other players that came out to defend him or they're shocked, especially like LeBron stuck up for him, and it's like, could it be, is it really the coach or could it be the player, But at the end of the day, the organization got to make a choice. And Fizdale, he's not a rookie coach anymore, but he was a rookie coach. He was in there for a day or two, or a year or two, not a day or two, but a year or two. Learning experience, he'll move on to something else. But LeBron was saying that maybe, Fizdale was out there because he don't be kissing nobody's ass. And maybe that's what it is, So Kyron saying, I think he's talking about the Grizzlies. He said, when was the last time they made it to the conference finals? And then he said they are inconsistent. So Big Ed also said Memphis has one of the highest paid players in the NBA. He never made an all-star appearance or all-star game. Conley is always hurt too. So, what I get from this too is that they're saying, it's more than just the coach, and they got a valid point here. Angry Black Man, who just won himself a Bluetooth portable speaker, He said, Memphis overpaid for marginal or below average players, and those guys are now injured, and Fitz took the fall. He just led them to the playoffs last year.